I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey guys, DMJ here. You can probably hear it in my voice. I've been sick for the past couple days, but I want to keep the train going here and want to keep getting videos out. So today we're going to make a video on the thing that I'm asked about the most, which is D&D adventure creation. Today's technique is going to be the random Magic the Gathering card system. It's actually pretty fun to do this. I went to the game store and they sell Magic the Gathering cards super cheap in these big boxes, but you can do it for free online here at mtgrandom.com. Just go ahead and pull that up, and then I'll put the other part in a PDF in the link below. I have everything from that written right here, same as up there. Problem, setting, solution, helper, antagonist. When we generate a card, you just basically write it right here. I wouldn't suggest writing more than 3 options here. You kind of want to use the card that you get. It fosters creation. You know, for example, the card that's up on the screen right now, you can use it to try to fill in any of these blanks. And if it doesn't fill in any of the blanks, let the art motivate you. As you guys know, I always tell you the D&D art is so important to me. Let this art sort of fill in the blanks if you can. You know, if you can't use anything on the card, for example, here, look at the gray, cloudy skies. Maybe that could inspire you as a part of your adventure. You know, sometimes you're gonna get cards randomly that are just crap. Like, they even have made up cards on here, so you're gonna have to skip by. But I wanted to start with something simple and fun and free. We're gonna get everything wrote down, and then later on, once all of it's wrote down, you can sort of start to flesh out the adventure and piece in details and all of that good stuff. But right now, let's just do something simple and fun. So let's pick our first random card. What do we got? Ooh, a vampire aristocrat. I like that. I like that. Okay, vampire aristocrat. Now, to make it interesting, I mean, does he have to be the bad guy? Doesn't have to be. Let's put him as the helper. Let's just do it. Vampire aristocrat. Okay, that's whatever we can do to make things more interesting. And it says over here, under the helper, this is somebody who wants the problem solved. So, he has a problem. Let's see what it is. Inspired by that card. Fledgling Malachor. I don't know what a lot of these creatures are because I don't play this game. That looks to me deserty. I have a feeling just after the vampire aristocrat that we're going for a city type adventure here. Graven Cairns. Okay. I like that. Graven Cairns. It's a land. So it's kind of this can fill in our setting. So Graven Cairns is going to go under our setting. Yeah. Maybe this is like right outside of like an ancient city. Like, it doesn't, like, I'm picturing just the first thoughts is like London or like something like a city like that, like tons of people, you know, lots of upper class. Yeah. Graven Cairns, or I'm gonna put the graveyard. Graveyard for a large city. I like that. A vampire definitely has something to do with all of this. Let's go on to or some interest in all of this. Let's keep going. Candles of Lang. Okay, so some sort of magic candles. I like that with our city theme. solution or artifact? Okay, so the solution, we need an artifact card. That's these Candles of Lang. So these Candles of Lang, that goes under your solution. And remember, we'll figure out all these details here momentarily. But it's cool. It goes with that feel, the city, the graveyard, the candles, the vampire. Yeah, let's keep going here. But what's the problem? The problem is a creature or enchantment card by Necron Gas. Screaming agony of 1,000 murdered souls. Okay. So maybe this thing is threatening our vampire. See, we don't know what our problem is yet. So let's just, under Antagonist, let's put this under there. Necrogen Scuttler. Horror creature. Trying to figure out what our problem is. Cleric of some kind. The vampire's problem is this cleric. Maybe an evil cleric. And he's trying to summon the Necron Scuttler. Okay, let's see what more we could get from this. Wrath of God. Okay. Something to do with Paylor. Maybe under Helper. Under Helper, we're going to put Wrath of God. Providence. There's our candles. There's power in prayer, regardless of who is listening. I'm going to put under the problem, I'm going to put this cleric. He's doing a prayer. Could be under Helper, too. Let's keep going. The solution is the candles. The candles bring the wrath of God. So I'm going to put an arrow from the candles to the wrath. See how it all starts to fit together. I'm just going to get a couple more cards and then we'll see if we can piece this together. I can't understand the language, but we have some wolves. Wolves definitely go with the whole vampire situation. I think under problem, we're gonna put maybe wolves, werewolves, maybe this cleric. These are some of his minions. That makes sense, actually, because werewolves and vampires fighting. See how it all just kind of comes together like that? Yeah, because vampires and werewolves. Yeah, I'm gonna put an arrow from the werewolves to the vampires. That's why the vampire hates what's going on here, because he can't immediately just go kill the cleric who's trying to summon this undead who's stronger than the vampire, as he has these crews of werewolves that are keeping him at bay. Yeah. And these candles, we need the candles to somehow diffuse this situation. But the vampire can't mess with the candles either because they would harm him. Perhaps the candles are hidden in this old graveyard, or they have to be unearthed in the graveyard. And brought and used against the cleric. It's certainly an entire adventure, if not 2 or 3 adventures, once this is fleshed out. This is how simple it can be. Just a quick rewrap of what's going on here. The vampire, whether he's a good guy, I doubt it, but the vampire is going to try to manipulate the players to go unearth these candles from the graveyard. The candles, he needs the players to use the candles as well, will bring the wrath of Pelor onto this evil cleric who is trying to summon some undead horror that's more powerful than the vampire. The vampire can't go kill the cleric because he's defended by all of these werewolves, and as everybody knows, they hate each other. And yeah, now it's up to you to, well, it's up to me, and in this case, I would have to flesh this out into an adventure by using logs. Logs is location, obstacle, goal. And you make a log for each little piece that I just described here. You put it together, you got yourself an adventure. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. See you in the next one.